It's caffeine-free time. Today was a little bit hard, caffeine-free wise, because I went to the grocery store and I was, walking around grabbing all my things for cashew chicken because I wanted to make like dinner and I was so excited. And then I wound up in this aisle behind a woman who had fresh coffee and it smelled so good. I've been thinking about coffee all day today now. I feel like, that person who says, well, there is physical cheating and then there is mental cheating. And if he's thinking about other girls, then he's cheating on you in his mind. That's how I felt today. Like, water, I love you, water. It's just you're not coffee. I'm thinking about coffee all day while drinking you and I just feel like a terrible person. Like, maybe we should talk about this. Maybe I need to communicate better. But fear not, I can distract you with video games because, okay, so I was talking with Jesse. I think I've been pretty open with you guys about how excited I am about Injustice. I know that some people have been like, I don't understand it. Why are good guys fighting good guys and bad guys fighting bad guys? It doesn't make any sense. I don't care. I don't need any sort of justification pun for that because it's the same people that made the last Mortal Kombat game, and that game was great. At first I had a little bit of issue trying to get used to it, but I loved the Mortal Kombat game. So ever since Injustice was announced, I've been so excited about Injustice. I can't wait to play it. I'm so jealous that Jesse has played it. It's like not fair. It's not fair at all. But if you watch like the little videos, oh my gosh. Catwoman is going to be so much fun to play. She's like that kind of like glassy person, a little bit like Juri Han. She's like that glassy person who's really fast. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. But I got really excited because so they're doing a thing called the Injustice Battle Arena, and it looks really cool. It's where they take two of the characters from the game and they pit them against each other, and then the community votes on who's going to win. So you don't know who's going to win ahead of time. You don't know who got the most votes. But then you get to watch them fight. And then at the end, obviously you find out who the community voted for. So like they're doing 4 rounds of this. And this first round is Wonder Woman versus Harley Quinn. And then Bane versus Batman. So the reason that this is awesome to me, because there's like the community aspect. And if you vote, you are entered in to win prizes and things like that, which is great. It gets people excited about the game, which I'm already excited about the game. But the thing that I love is that I get to watch that video. I get to watch those two characters battle against each other. And that's what I love. That's what gets me the most psyched about a fighting game is watching the characters fight. I've been watching those videos already, so now I get more of those videos. It's going to be great. So then you get to see like their moves. You get to see their skill set. I love it. I am so jacked about that. Oh, and if you're interested in doing the whole voting thing and being part of it, I will put it in the description. Because I definitely did that. I want Harley Quinn to win. She looks great in this game. They did like a redesign. She doesn't look like she does in Arkham City or anything like that. Her redesign in this, I think, is probably my favorite Harley Quinn redesign. She just looks, I don't know. I don't want to say cleaner. That's not the word I'm looking for. But I just really like the way that her character looks. So it's like, I'm going to vote for Harley Quinn because she's my girl. And then I had to vote for Bane because of the voice. You have to. So those are the two that I voted for. And I hope they win. If they don't win, I'm gonna be for real sad. I will never forget when Courtney and Happily Aaron came over, and the two of them and Ro and I all sat and played Mortal Kombat. The 3 of them had never played it before. I was the only one who had played it, and we just all decided, we should play a video game. So we tried playing Mortal Kombat. It was great because after they had played a few rounds, they got it a little bit better, they were able to fight and actually, like, beat people. Ro even beat me a couple of times, I think. But That was just so funny. It was, and we played a little bit of story mode, and the story mode in Mortal Kombat is great because it does the whole, like, passing the torch thing. You don't choose a character and then go through story mode where, like, you stay as that character the entire time and you find out their story and their progression. It was really cool. It was a very structured format where you switched what character you were playing as you met different people and needed to interact with other parts of the story. It was so cool. It was the best way to do it. And then the difficulty ramped up. So you weren't able to just choose a character, choose a difficulty, and then blast through the story mode. You would play a little bit of the story mode until you got to a point where you just couldn't beat somebody, and then you'd have to train for a while, and then you would do a little bit more of the story mode, and then be like, it's hard again, and then you'd have to go back and train some more. And that way it was really, really cool. It kept you coming back to the story mode. So I'm wondering if Injustice is going to have that, if they're going to have this, this sort of structured story mode that way, because I think that would be so interesting. But at the same time, I don't want a reason for them to be fighting. I just want it to just be like, they're fighting because why not? I don't know. It's gonna be really cool. There was an event that I went to. I'm trying to remember what event it was. There was like a huge booth that had a huge Injustice sign on it, and I was like, oh, are they letting people play it? Can we play Injustice? They weren't letting people play it. They were talking about it. At events, sometimes there are kind of like little rooms that you can go into where they won't let you play the game, but you sit in like a tiny audience, and then they'll play the game and they'll explain aspects of the game to you. A lot of times people with like press badges will go to multiple ones of these, and a lot of times people without press badges can't get into them, but sometimes you can. So it was more that sort of a thing. I didn't go in there. I just asked somebody. But I was so sad because I was like, I'm so excited for this game. And TB was there too. What event was that? TB was all excited. I was walking around with Jesse. Wait, was that E3? What event was that? I can't remember. Do you want to see my science experiment? So you remember the last science experiment when I left a Frappuccino out for too long and then it started to mold? Okay, so this one is a bit better. This is celery. You use a lot of celery in the cashew chicken, and I'm doing a double batch this time, so I literally used all of the celery. So I left the bottom part of the stalk, and apparently if you put this part of the celery in warm water, then after about a week, the flowering part in the center, this yellow part right here, that part will start to get really green, and these areas on the edge will die. And at that point, then you can plant it in soil, and then it will just grow like celery. Isn't that crazy? I was like, I have to try this because I knew I was going to be getting like a huge thing of celery, and I used all of it. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna try this. So we have a much better thing happening here than the Frappuccino experiment. But I'm really excited about it. I love doing little things like this and being like, I wonder if that works. I'm gonna try that. So we're gonna try the celery experiment, and I will keep you guys up to date. I will show you the celery after a couple days at a time. Be like, look, do you see what is happening here? So much magic is happening here. God, I want to play Injustice so bad. Oh, I wonder if it's great. Oh, I need to talk to Jesse. Oh, okay. This was all so that I could come back around and talk about, Jesse was talking about his other future ex-wife, the host of the whole battle arena. They have a lot of celebrities that are getting involved with the battle arena thing. They have like Tara Strong, and I think Wayne Brady is involved, and like a lot of people. They have a list on the website, but I don't know. It surprised me. It surprised me. So they're all just going to be like talking about the game and playing the game and oh, I'm going to be so jealous. Okay, anyway, I'm going to go. But I hope that you guys had an amazing day, and I'll let you know about the celery, and I'll let you know about the cashew chicken. Next video, I'm going to write a note to myself. Next video, I'm going to tell you the recipe for the cashew chicken. And if the double batch works, I'm going to give you that recipe because the single batch, I never have leftovers. So I'm going to give you the one that gives you leftovers because I think that's better. But I'll let you know how that goes. And I hope that your caffeine-free time is still going strong, or your swearing-free time, or your alcohol-free time, whatever it is that you gave up for this week. And I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye! Mwah!